Hey there, in this video, I'm going to be giving you a quick tour of my brand new Jamboard template. It is for scratch art. So think about, I know Melissa and Doug sells them, but those like papers that you can give kids and it has a black coating, kind of like a scratch off lottery ticket, and you can scratch patterns in and it reveals this beautiful rainbow behind the black. So you can create these really cool images. Well, I wanted to create that digitally. One, because a lot of us are doing distance learning. Two, it can be expensive to buy a lot of that paper, right? And three, it makes an absolute mess. Like you let kids do it and then you have that like black residue all over the place. So the digital version on Jamboard is great because you can just keep using it over and over and over and over again, whether in person or through distance learning. And there's zero mess. Now I've even added glitter to mine, which would have totally upped the mess factor if it was a real tangible piece of paper, but no glittery mess with my scratch art kit. So when we go into Jamboard, I always want to remind you, make a copy before sharing it with your students. So just like all the other Google apps, I can share a Jamboard with students or colleagues, but if we're all making edits on the same Jamboard, it's going to be a mess. So I want to keep one as a template. You can see this one. I've titled in my Google Drive, Scratch Art, Copy Me. And so how do we make a copy of our Jamboard? Well, we're going to go up to the hyperlink and delete the last part of the address after the backslash, and then we're going to type in the word copy. And so when I enter that in, it's going to prompt me to make a copy of the document. So that's what I'm going to do when I share this with students. So I'll say make a copy. It's going to open up a brand new Jamboard. So what I might do is then go ahead and rename this one for the student that I'm sharing it with, right? And so to change the title of this Jamboard, it says copy of scratch art. It's no longer going to be copy me. I'm going to change it, and let's say this one is for Brandon. So that's who I'm going to share it with. And Brandon can work on it all he wants. I can come back and see what Brandon has done on there. Now, the other thing to know when we're working with this Jamboard is I have put in 5 sheets here for you, okay? 5 blank sheets. You can go up to 20 in a Jamboard. So you can go ahead and duplicate. Just make sure, to let Brandon know, or if you're working with Brandon, that when he gets to the last one, before you start writing on it, you're going to want to duplicate that one if you want to keep going so that you have more to scratch, right? So if I go to one of my blank pages, I can use this just like a whiteboard. I could use this for a whole slew of activities. I can work on just a drawing project, right? I can just work on being creative. I could be working on shapes. I might be working on letters, numbers, specific handwriting and letter formation. You can really use this the same way you would use pencil and paper or a whiteboard. You could play, tic-tac-toe, whatever the case may be. So when I'm using my scratch art board, I'm going to use the eraser tool. Okay, so I'm going to select erase on the left-hand side or prompt my student to select the eraser. And then when I come over here, I'm going to scratch the black surface off to reveal this beautiful glittery rainbow that's hiding behind it. And if you make a mistake, as always, you can just hit the undo button and that'll take you back one stroke. So there it is. That is how I use the Scratch Art Jamboard template. I hope that you'll come back if you use this one and let me know what you did with it. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like access to this Jamboard template and many others, be sure to visit our website linked in the video description. As always, don't forget to subscribe to be updated when we add new videos to our channel.